Well then guys, recently I reported that we were going to be getting a Child's Play TV series. If you're not aware, that is something which is in the works. It's coming from Don Mancini, and Brad Dourif is reported to be coming back to do the voice. Now this bit of news, you would have read from the title, this comes as a bit of a surprise based off the back of that, because Don Mancini with his TV series is looking to continue the series of films, but in TV series format basically. But this is looking like MGM is currently working on it, actively, a Child's Play reboot in the movie series, which is hugely surprising. This comes from Collider. Collider have heard that the reboot will focus on a group of children, which apparently, and this is the real stickler, this is what I really dislike about this report, the group of children will be likened to the gang from Stranger Things, which to me it just sounds like MGM have gone, right, what do we have? Okay, Child's Play, we can mash it together and make something similar. I don't like that, I think that's awful. Apparently there is no indication if the new doll will be called Chucky, but apparently Collider thinks that it's highly likely. It is highly likely, they're not going to change the name. But allegedly, and again this is where I really dislike this reboot, the doll will be a technologically advanced piece of toy somehow, which to me just sounds awful. The reboot hasn't begun casting yet, but apparently Brad Dourif will return to voice the psychotic doll, which I think is the only saving grace here. Now, with respect to this reboot, Lars Klevberg will be helming the project. He will be the director, and it will be written by Tyler Burton Smith. Along with them, the producers will be David Katzenberg and Seth Graham Smith, which are the producers of the It reboot. So there's some pros and some cons, but overall, I think this sounds like absolute trash. I have turned into Mr. Hate reviews right now, and I think this sucks. I hate it. I think this is awful. And I also just think it's confusing because you're doing a TV series alongside it, but then you're also rebooting the whole thing altogether. This seems to be just a common trend with Hollywood right now. Let's reboot things which are familiar and have made money, as opposed to making something new and taking a risk. Hollywood, listen, you dumbasses. When you've took a risk and you've actually made something new, A Quiet Place, on a fairly low budget, it made a lot of money. Just start making some new things, for God's sake. Stranger Things worked because it was new, but it took from what people knew, and it created something which was brand new, but people liked, and it was familiar. Just do that. You don't need to reboot Child's Play. This is garbage. Total trash. It's interesting because there have been anyway, a rights battle with respect to Universal and MGM. Universal owns the home entertainment rights to this franchise, but MGM have apparently found a workaround to get them to reboot the whole series, which means Universal will still be allowing the TV series to move forward, which, I mean, look, what do you think of this? Because I don't want to just sit here and bitch about it non-stop. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. There's no release date as yet, but it is happening. It's in early days, but it's actively being worked on. So drop all your thoughts down below. Give this video a like and a share if you enjoyed it, and if this news was new to you. Guys, I've been Mr. H, and I'll catch you in the next video.